Many people believe that a high IQ is necessary for success. However, psychologists reveal that there is a factor far more important than IQ in life success: emotional intelligence, or EQ. We have all heard that hard work is essential for success. That is true. However, instead of simply stating this, sharing a real-life story of someone who has achieved success through hard work leaves a much deeper impact on the listener. The challenges they faced, the journey they embarked on, the goals they set for themselves, and the happiness they achieved make an abstract concept more tangible and emotional. This way, not only the mind but also the heart becomes engaged, allowing people to remember the message for a long time. Stories appeal to emotions and leave a lasting effect on the human mind. This is why leaders often tell stories in their speeches. Stories transform abstract ideas into concrete realities, strengthening the message. This psychological secret will create a strong impact on your personal life and relationships. Of course, applying all of these at once is not easy. However, by practicing gradually, mastery is achievable over time. Effective communication means increasing mutual understanding and respect. When you consider other people's emotions and perspectives, you will realize that you can express your own thoughts more effectively. Those who can empathize with others generally build better relationships, become more successful, and lead a happier life. Empathy is one of the fundamental elements of human nature. Understanding how the other person feels, seeing things from their perspective not only strengthens your relationships, but also helps you lead a more fulfilling life. Emotional intelligence is a critical skill in every aspect of work and personal life. People with high EQ handle stress better, remain calm during difficult times, and make rational decisions. For example, a person working in a high-pressure job can manage challenges more effectively thanks to emotional control. Feeling nervous before an important presentation is natural, but someone with high EQ knows how to manage this stress. By using breathing techniques, controlling negative inner voices, and building self-confidence, they can handle the situation in the best way possible. Individuals with high emotional intelligence are more likable in their social circles and gain trust more easily. Understanding people and being sensitive to their emotions increases sincerity in relationships. Today, one of the most crucial elements of success in the business world is effective communication. A manager who understands the emotions and motivations of their team can guide them much more effectively. Empathy is an integral part of leadership skills. This is why managers with high emotional intelligence stand out as more successful and effective leaders. Remember, people want to feel valued by those around them. When you show this value, a natural sense of trust emerges. Trust is one of the foundational elements of relationships, and once broken, it is quite difficult to repair. The key to building healthy relationships with people is sincere and heartfelt communication. Never underestimate the power of appealing to emotions, active listening, using silence effectively, investing in relationships with small but meaningful gestures, appreciating the power of sincere compliments, and above all, storytelling in winning hearts. Communication is not just about words. Body language, facial expressions, tone of voice, and energy are also part of the process. You must communicate not just with words, but with your entire presence. When you develop your communication skills in this way, you will see yourself becoming much more successful in both your personal and professional life. For instance, Individuals with strong communication skills in the workplace are more effective in teamwork, build better relationships with their managers, and advance more quickly in their careers. This is because success in the professional world largely depends on human relationships rather than just technical knowledge. How a manager motivates their team, how you interact with colleagues, and how you communicate with customers are all factors that directly impact your professional success. To improve your emotional intelligence, continuously observe yourself. Analyze how you react in different situations. How do you respond when you are angry? How do you make decisions under stress? What aspects of your relationships with people can be improved? Once you identify these, you will start discovering ways to develop your emotional intelligence. Some tips to enhance EQ. Practice active listening. Focus on what the other person is truly saying. Show them that you value their words. Develop empathy. Try to understand others' emotions. Put yourself in their shoes. Recognize your emotions. Analyze your feelings. Identify how you feel in different situations. Manage stress effectively. Use techniques like yoga, meditation, or breathing exercises to stay calm. Invest in relationships. Strengthen bonds with small but meaningful acts of kindness. Increase self-awareness. Accept your strengths and weaknesses, and work on improving them. Finally, remember that emotional intelligence is a skill that can be developed. It is not something you are born with, but something you can enhance through awareness and practice over time. Start with small steps. Be a better listener. Try to express your emotions more effectively. Make an effort to understand others' emotions. Small but consistent improvements will create significant differences in the long run. Emotional intelligence is not only crucial for individual success, but also for social harmony. From family relationships to work life, from your social environment to your leadership skills, you can see the effects of emotional intelligence everywhere. In an era where technology and digitalization are advancing rapidly, human relationships have become more valuable than ever. Therefore, developing EQ will give you an advantage in both personal and professional life. Well, now that such critical knowledge has been shared, I think it deserves a subscription.